left, right, and centre. Oh no, he's streaming.
Like I'm now.
Yeah.
How?
We're on. 2 seconds, use my KSLs over and over again, because I'm just about to check, see what we have voices.
So what do you guys think is the main strategy here?
Well, we did a 9:18:27 run. So three stops is the way to go.
Yeah.
How your guys made that 3 work from pitting on lap 24, I've not got a clue.
Yeah,
I've not got a clue how.
They thought that the race is 34 laps or 32 laps, and so the last stint was kind of awful, but it was 8-8. Every 8 lap we were pitting, and we didn't refuel in the first bit, and then we fueled the car full
refuel first
in the second.
Neither. We just fueled up for the amount of laps we were going to be staying out, and it just made that Lexus feel on rails. It's just nice that today I've been able to race up the front and actually have what could have been race-winning pace.
Yeah, you were giving really hard time for Tay and Willow.
That might be a bit of a view spike today, just to let you know.
So, practice start.
Might put it on R&P.
You're advertising.
So, should we address the elephant in the room? For those that haven't noticed, obviously Rod Hammerbush here, and we've got Ash Statter Wilson, but no Jeff Butterscotch this week. But we have got his Finnish cousin, Lita Butterscotch. So, yeah. Social media corner.
Balloon, or what is that thing called?
Yes, I am live in the OFR hot air balloon this week.
So this is practice start. I hope the real start is a little bit better looking. Oh damn.
Well, that's just your standard D2 start, that, isn't it?
I just hope we don't have a repeat of Austria all over again.
I don't know what you're on about.
Neither do I.
Oh, we already have Smalley in social media corner. What was the goal we're aiming for this week? It's 480 or something to break the record. Comments. So come on, people, 480.
You have any predictions?
I think it's going to be a bit wider open today with AJ missing.
I'm not going to rule out Ballboy because he put in a couple of good performances, and I'm never going to rule out my mate Othed River because and Smalley straight away Othed River. He's put a lot more time in this car this week. He's almost got it nailed down.
Everyone, okay. Crashed.
Oh well. And that's the end of the race.
Let's see what's going on.
Let's see if there's anything in Discord as well.
I'll just keep an eye on social media corner, don't worry. I've got this. Is that another room open there?
Yeah, robot. having one.
Yeah, I'm popping in now. No, Fat Boy Sim, unfortunately we have no Ed today. I was talking to him on Friday night when he finished work and he said he was going to go to the fishmongers. And it's a little old man that runs the fishmongers next to his and didn't realise Ed was in the shop and he's locked the shop. So Jeff Butterscotch is stuck in the fishmongers for the weekend.
Back on grid.
Social media corner is blowing up already. Apparently we need to put Dr. Co-op on camera. He's doing jumps.
Oh damn, I missed that.
This is not a track you want to go off on.
No.
Otherwise you need a bucket and spade for the beach.
I believe he was trying to visit me in the hot air balloon.
Yeah, sorry, and I missed his airtime, but I'm sure we will see someone jumping here.
Oh, it's inevitable. Somebody will end
this
up
is
in
a
the
real
kitty
start,
like
yeah?
You know, practice start again.
Okay.
Dr. Robot making a conscious decision to start the car in second gear. And getting a clean start as well. That's a new trick.
My Merc setup was super bad. I don't know if anyone wants that, but...
Oh, Phil Babbage has got a problem with his delivery. I thought so when I saw it earlier.
Yeah, we also had a racer day entering the lobby with the wrong liver in the start. By accident, though, but...
Apologise for my disappearance there. One of my children decided to join me in the OFR hot air balloon.
Oh yeah, you have your family with you, okay.
Yeah, apparently it's a family ballooning trip, man. Don't worry, I chucked them out.
Onto a trampoline, I hope.
Oh, I'm loving social media corner already, it's great.
Dr. Co-op was on a race with us last night. He's a hopefully everybody has a good race today.
Yeah.
Oh. I should probably go into spectator mode, really, shouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I'm going to commentate as well.
Oh, is Coop doing some tricks here, or?
Apparently Coop was doing some tricks. I think.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, lovely. Beautiful
Lovely
from Tom there.
Tom.
6.4. Woof.
Yeah. Let's see.
And the Fat Boy Simerson, let's hope that Othed and Robo have a good race. Well, I'm pretty sure you will be, Fat Boy Sim, because we know that is actually Othed River.
Tom was about to...
Here we go. We're going to go for another jump. This is like Beecher's Brook at Entry.
Oh, and he's got a good run up. He's and he's hitting it hard, and he's airborne. Oh,
he's airborne twice.
Oh, beautiful. It's a solid 9. Solid 9. Doc Coop struggling to get over the first jump, and then pirouette. Oh, 3.4. Now I was holding up cards there as well, even though nobody can see us. So at least the drivers are providing some entertainment whilst we're waiting on the race to actually start.
Oh!
There's Robbo going, he's launching, oh, beautiful! On all 4 wheels landing, tremendous!
The start is 1 minute away.
I'm starting to agree with Smalley in Social Media Corner. Let's start off the race and we'll just judge the jumps.
Oh, Tim's going for... No, he's not going for one, just went off. Tom's going for another run. Oh, no, that word didn't work. He hit the marshal's post.
Oh, Doc Cooper. Oh, and he's scout. Trying to get into the crowd there. Very good jump. So do you have any fun facts this week, Ash, about this track?
No, apart from it's very dusty.
Which is not what you said earlier this week when I said, I hope you've got a fun fact about this track, and you went, well, it's not a real one. Well, which was quite funny. But it is fun.
It's a really tricky one. There is no room for errors, and if you go wide in wrong place, you find yourself far away from the track, and it takes a lot of time to get back on it.
I've done a little bit of practice with Ash and with Ashcombe and Harley, and I had a little bit of a wobble coming off the final turn, and ended up behind the pit lane, which I didn't think you could possibly get there, but I found it.
I think, Kimmy, I think the podium's going to put my neck out and going to say ball boy, Tom, and I don't know the third one. Hopefully my friend Othed River.
I'm rooting for Othed. It's not just because he's a friend, because he's a really good driver, and he just needs that break. That one good result, just to get his confidence right back up.
Here we go.
And they're away.
Let's hope it's a clean first turn. And it is. Everyone has got through for the first turn spot on. Oh no! There's a spin. It's Tom. Tom's off into the sand in turn 2. Getting
further through the grid, they seem to be all just getting into their positions now, getting into rhythm, coming into the really tricky part of the track. I haven't even had time this week to come up with comedy names, so I'm just going to call this one the pain in the backside corner. It's so easy to come off.
Yeah, I think someone just went out. Could be in Robot actually, yeah. Robot and Tom had a really hard start for the race.
I'm keeping an eye on the front of at the front. I'll let you know if I see anything going on.
Tom's off again and just come out of the pain of the backside area. He's got a lot of work to do today to get back any decent points.
I've got a feeling these Beetles might be a little bit dangerous around here today because they can be quite nimble. But I'm never going to rule out these Mercs. They're just so fast. Looks like Fifi's looking to make a move on Marco. No, he's just fell back in.
Doesn't let me change the camera angle.
Oh.
Now it does.
Both just ran a little bit wide there. He's dropped 2 places, but he's still in there. Tiny little bit of contact with Doc Co-op. Having a real good go at Othed. But now 3 abreast. Oh, it doesn't look like it's going to end. No. Nice driving, lads. Nice driving. Oh.
Side by side between, well, was side by side between Ballboy and Fifi. Really good battle. That's a dangerous move to pull down the inside from Ballboy.
Nah,
Fifi's
like
off and so is Marco.
Oof. Marco was lucky not to put that into the pits there. But they got 3 sides, there's lots of... Oh.
And Fifi pulled in front of both them.
Come on, boys.
You
need to keep it cleaner than this.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to social media corner. Iceman Kimmy saying, Ash, good race. He's also asking where is AJ. I believe AJ is also in the fishmongers with their jet. And that's still trying to go for this chat room record. We're at 69 so far early into the race. We should smash it, no bother.
The top 2 being able to pull 4.5 second gap already to Dokup. Dokup is getting pressure from Ballboy, and Ballboy actually going for a move.
Yeah, I'm just watching that now. It's a hell of that. I tell you what, that Beetle is quick through there.
Oh,
Dokup straight back at him. Need to tidy this up a little bit. I'm looking at Othed now, who's also taking a look at Ballboy, but he'll be straight into Coop if he does make a move. But I think he's just giving them a bit of space.
I think the battle in the mid-pack here could be a bit more frantic than I believe it was in D1.
Yeah. PJ did a nice move on Fifi.
So I said, looking at Marco here. Yeah, Marco has a chance to make a run at 2 cars in front, go for a 2 for 1 here. And that Merc will know it's got the power to get through it on this fast corner, whether you can control its understeer. Ash, avoid social media corner for a while.
Hello, Ivor. Nice to see you, my friend. This is a good little battle developing here with Fifi and Marco. I'm not going to lie, it's something like a very tasty little battle coming up.
Tell you what, Doc Coop's closed that gap between Max and Tim. Doc Coop has closed it up to 2.5 seconds now. If you can keep that portion under control, he might be able to get it a bit closer.
Oh, and Fifi's out. There was a little bit contact between Marco and Fifi, and unfortunately Fifi wasn't able to correct it anymore.
Oh no. So you need to be careful.
And also Doc Coop out.
Doc Coop spun. Oh, never. I like Dr. Coop now. That's put Othed River into 4th, hunting down on 3rd, and he's closing that gap up at a rate of knots. I think in the next lap or so we could see Othed making a move for 3rd. The gap between 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th's pretty steady gap.
So,
Dr. Robot's had an incident somewhere. He's nearly 30 seconds behind Fifi.
oh,
That's a shame for the commentary legend that is Mr. Robot.
yeah. Capri's having P1, 2, and 3 at the moment.
It's a Dutch clean sweep right now. Michael Van Gerwen will be very, very proud.
Is he the bloke that works in the takeaway?
No.
Speaking of takeaways, there is talk of takeaways in Social Media Corner. I believe Smalley right now is having a cheese board and 12 cans, whilst Ivor Sawhead has got a crate and waiting on his takeaway to show up. And it might be an Indians.
Phil is closing the gap on Marco really fast now, only 7 tenths between them anymore. Marco, he went wide there and almost pitted.
That's also something that can happen if you run wide coming up that last corner. It's very easy to go into the pits when you're not meant to. We like to refer to that at Rodden Pollux as the unscheduled pit stop.
Oh, Fifi's off again. And again it's a final corner. Hey, he's held that brilliantly. Well done, Fifi. 9.5 twist with somersault.
Little bit of contact there between
Phil and Marco?
Phil Babbage and Marco, yes. It's hard to try and keep track of everything that's going on here. They're all so spread out, there's just little skirmishes all over the field.
Yeah, Tom is now back on the tail of Dr. Co-op and Mr. Babbage.
Trying to move through the field, have a look, see what I can see here. And I'll pass it over to my cameraman if I spot any moves happening.
Yep.
Oh, Phil Babbage is going around the outside of Marco.
Phil Babbage and Marco, these two have been battling for the past couple of laps. It's been
oh, that's dangerous.
Very interesting to watch. Doc Coop and Phil Babbage on the back of Marco like a bunch of angry wasps, with the third one of Tom just sitting behind them. I can see Tag here making a move on poor little Marco. He must be feeling very vulnerable right now.
Well, he is busy. He's defended rather well from what I've seen so far.
And I keep on getting told off by Smalley in Social Media Corner for not referring to him as Dr. Co-op. I apologise.
We might see another try by Doc Coop on Marco now. Marco went a little wide on the exit before the straight there.
Oh, he's down the inside.
He's down the inside and he's run wide. Oh! That's not where you want to run wide neither. It's so hard to get back on.
Meanwhile,
his tires are done.
Pitted. In fact, all three of the Dutch Beetles have pitted.
So puts Havoc and Othed in 1 and 2, with Othed having a look down the inside of Havoc right now. He's just dropped in behind again, obviously didn't fancy the move.
Dr. Robot has. I think he's had another off. Oh no, it's not going well. Oh
looks like
no.
Tim is having a look at this, look around Orthed, and he's going, oh, he's put a wheel on the gravel, he don't want to be doing that.
It's even just one wheel on the gravel and you could just be flying in the middle of nowhere.
I thought you were about to say something else there.
Tim pit, no, it was Havoc pitted.
Havoc has pitted.
Havoc pitted, and weirdly Orthed has stayed out, which is a bit of a surprise to me, because he might have been asking me for a little bit of advice before the start of the race, and I'd give him an idea for a strategy.
And Tim
Tim is rounding inside.
Really clean move.
Yes, Jan, Orthed has fans.
Oh, what's going on with Dr. Robot today? He's really been struggling.
He's been really busy with other stuff, so yeah, this track is not the one where you wanna enter with just a little
went
practice.
round and almost took out. I didn't see who it was that he almost clipped when he went round, but Fifi looks like he's really struggling in that Beamer.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's come back on the track and he's John.
No.
Robot, some good evasive driving there. How they didn't... There might have been a little bit of contact, but...
Robot's left rear tire is done. It's,
yeah.
I'm surprised if he can make this corner with that one. It doesn't look good. He's going
This track
really
is
easy.
notorious for torturing tyres, and
Yeah.
Fifi's going, but he's went off and straight into the pits. Robot has followed him into the pits as well.
You guys, you need to be careful.
There is a Doku
how you come
overtaking.
back on the track.
Marco at least trying. Little contact there.
Some lovely driving between Dr. Co-op and Marco right now. Side by side through most corners, and Co-op's got him. He's got round him. And hopefully now we can just start gapping him. I'll have a look further up the field to see what I can see. I must say this is a horrible track for camera angles. You can't see anything.
Yeah.
Even from up here in my social media balloon, it's impossible to see. Smalley says there's been a lot of pushing and shoving. I do agree with you there, Smalley. I've seen a lot of pushing and shoving, but it happens. It's racing. They're racing hard. You shouldn't do it, but it's happening. Right, back through the field. Where's my mate Orthed? He's a nice 2-second gap to third, and a second of the car behind him.
So Dokup actually the fastest guy on track at the moment, setting 1:11.8. Fastest lap of the race.
It's not too bad a lap time actually. It would have been. It was a consistent 1:11s would be a consistent race pace.
Well, I'm just gonna spin over to the social media corner and see what's going on over here right now. So Smalley saying there was a lot of pushing and shoving. Jan asking where's the chat, guys? Come on, let's get these numbers right up. Kimmy saying D2 in general needs to keep it a little bit calm. I can't read out that one. Smalley says just as well you're not racing then, Hammerbush. That is very true, because I am very elbows out. And back to the race.
I have to say, Orthed River's having a good race here in
Fifi and
fourth.
Dr. Robot are having a lovely little battle at the back here.
Oh, and Robot
And the
is...
both took a little trip, and oh, Fifi's gone again! No, never! And he's jumped it! Fifi did a jump! Robot stopped, Fifi stopped. Yeah, they're not having the best of days, are they? I think they're already a lap down each. Tom's got a hell of a gap with the car in front of him.
I think the closest gap is between Havoc and other driver at the moment. 7/10.
That would be Orthed River. He's a Mancunian bacon.
Old. I got confused.
It's just what we call him to wind him up.
I don't know who AJ is.
Yeah, I'm having a little look at this. I mean, Havoc, look, he's getting close enough to look like he's could make a move on Orthed. But Orthed's also very close to Max as well. And Orthed's looking down the inside of Max right now. And he's, yet again, he's backed out. I don't know if it's just not the corner to be trying to overtake on.
I tried to
show him a wheel.
I try to move like that earlier, and it just, the gap keeps closing. You've got to rely on the guy beside you to see you. If you don't have it, then you may as well not bother.
Smalley in social media corner, Smalley is saying Fifi wins the race for his big jump before. But that's still that. Oh, they couldn't. I thought that was 3 wide in there, but looks like Orthed's still.
He's got him.
Orthed's got him round the inside. Beautiful move. Which has also left It's also left him vulnerable to Havoc, who might also have a look on the inside of the next corner.
It's not impossible to overtake round the outside of turn 1 here. Someone did it earlier, I don't know who that was.
Gee, I wonder who it was, Ash. Was it you by any chance?
Yes, it was.
Is that just a little way for you to try and say, it was me?
Pretty much, yes. Oh, whoa. Havoc's going round the outside of Max.
And he's got him in Orthed.
Oh, what happened there?
Oh, the finish! Oh, never! What a shame!
Other driver was almost up there, and
I think what's happened is Orthed has came off, and he was barely off, 2 wheels from what I've seen, coming back onto the track as Havoc was making his move onto Max, and they just came together. What a shame. It's horrible to see that, especially when Orthed was having such a good drive. I'm going to do a damage check on him. No, luckily he hasn't got any damage out of that. Where's Havoc? Havoc also has managed to escape any damage.
Doku making a move also on his teammate and was able to make it stick.
The 3 Beatles are in on lap 15. The end of lap 15.
That's interesting.
That's a difference. That's a bold call.
I was saw it saying Orthed had a poor re-entry. I didn't say it exactly. I would say it was it might not have been his best re-entry, but I don't think he realised that somebody was also making a move.
It's a difficult place to re-enter the track, as just a concertina's up. It's really only a 1-line corner.
Tell you what, them Beatles they're looking really good right now, I must say.
They're looking really, really pacey.
BJ Robbo sitting in second. Well done, BJ Robbo. So we can keep holding, although your tyres are looking a little bit dead and your fuel tank's quarter. You might need to keep an eye on them tyres, but...
BJ Robbo had a very, very good D1 race. Very, very solid to make sure he got a top 10 finish.
So I shall go back round to social media corner whilst you are keeping an eye on the race here. So from social media corner, obviously we're talking about that. A lot of people talking about that incident. Ivor Sawhead has a mixed madras en route. Apparently we're at 150 comments already, which is brilliant. Smalley, as per usual, blaming Phil. And apparently he heard work called. So, it's another little inside joke, sorry about that one. So yeah, back to the race.
Tell you what, BJ Robbo's doing a very, very solid job in second place.
Yeah.
He's doing a very, very solid job here.
But his left front,
Yeah,
it's gone. It's not an easy car to drive anymore.
No, especially with some of these turns, like the final turn in turn 2, especially.
Yeah.
That's where the tyre gets put under so much pressure here.
Yeah. I think we could see him pitting right now, actually. I don't think there is a... It's not a good thing to continue anymore this. It's so high risk to make a big error, but still he does.
No, he's carried on. He's carried
has
on.
Confidence.
He has carried on. This is a bold call. Unless he's doing the 918 20. Oh, Havoc's gone.
Havoc's left. I wonder if that's been a connection issue or Fifi's left.
Is it?
Oh no.
Let's hope that this room isn't slowly closing itself down, or if they've just left because of connection issues, or...
That could be the case also.
I mean, Fifi wasn't having the best of race, so he might have just retired out. Saved a bit of face.
Meanwhile, the tag here boys are sitting 5th, 6th and 7th. Not doing too bad a job, and especially Tom after facing the wrong way in the desert in turn 2 on lap 1. Very, very solid job.
And now BJ actually bidding, and we having Caprice on 1, 2, 3.
Yes, they're proving to be a good team when they're all together. They're proving hard to beat.
I had a sneaky feeling deep down inside that was going to be a car to beat the day. I don't know. It looked promising off the start straight away. BJ Robin is sitting in 4th. Obviously, he's just stopped. And Dr. Co-op as well in the Beetle Sport. His times are looking very, very good. Was that you tripling out us calling it the Beetle Sport?
Yes. Meanwhile, there's a battle building up for 2nd place here between Ballboy and Max. 2 teammates.
Are they going to realise that they're just that far ahead they're going to fight it out amongst themselves, do you think?
It's possible, but at the same time they wouldn't want to be Mr. Vettel and Mr. Webber from Turkey 2010.
There's lots more takeaway talk going on in social media corner. Graham has a 9, a 15, an 83 and 2 99s from the Empire Palace on the way.
This has been a fascinating race in its own way today.
It really has. It's lots, like I said, everybody's well spaced out, but there's lots of little skirmishes going on all the way through the race. But at the moment, it looks like the whole field seems to be, with the exception of the Beatles that are all just running. They might as well cross the line in a big line. They're the only ones that are close to each other at the moment.
Field is a little spread. Okay, Tom is close to Phil here now, but other than that, it's really spread out for now.
Yeah, it's spread out. 2nd and 3rd are close together. 6th and 7th are close together. Otherwise, it is a spread out field.
It's all 6 of the Beatles.
The only spoiler in that is BJ Robbo he's having a good race in 4th. He's doing a very good job today.
And I see Othed have a nice recovery drive. He's running some very, very steady times at 112s. With the occasional 111 through in there as well.
Ballboy has pulled out a bit of a gap now on Max. I'm starting to spread out a little bit, and towards a 2-second gap. And meanwhile, Tim is he's just driving away. He's checked out.
This is a really funny old race to try and commentate on, because there's just so many little skirmishes.
There's an off. Phil Babbage is off.
Oh, I think it's both Phil and Tom. Oh no, Tom's off.
Also, yeah.
Oh, big off. He's gonna need a bucket and spade to get out of that one. And it's allowed Oathhead River through into 7th. Who's on a storm recovery drive after his little accident. He's now got 4 seconds to make up onto Phil Babbage. Let's hope he can get that done.
Which he can do. Haven't seen some of his drive from being at the back before to coming back up. He's a very, very clever driver in that regard.
But after that, it's a long old gap on its way back to Doc Co-op, who's... Is that 30 odd seconds?
20.
Or 20 seconds ahead of Phil Babbage. Oh, and the Beatles are in again. That's all 3 of the Beatles in the pits again.
They're just managing this race now. Oh, side by side, and BJ Robbo was into 3rd temporarily, but he does need to stop again before the end of the race.
Oh, we seem to be having a bit of little bits of argy-bargy going on in social media comment corner here. I think people need to just calm it down a little bit, but it's getting the numbers up, so...
Yeah, but a little bit wrong way though.
Yes.
Let's keep the arguing between me and Ash, please. Fun fact for everybody, and this will light up social media corner. Did you know that Ash Statter Wilson doesn't like gravy?
I don't even know what is gravy.
What, you don't know what gravy is?
No, my English is not that good.
With this monster.
No, Ivor. I'm not wrong. I'm awesome. You're not.
So, I don't know. I'll flick through the grid, see if I can see anything going on. They say it doesn't. The only cars that appear to still be quite close together are the Beatles, BJ Robbo, that's now up into 3rd, but he will have another stop there, and the Beatles are on fresh tyres, light fuel load. They're going to be flying for the next few laps.
Yeah, they're going to need to stop again as well, still.
Yeah, I do believe they will have to stop again.
But Robbo was fighting with Max. He's proving he's doing a good job in this race against them. He's holding his own.
We had some beautiful defensive driving from BJ Robbo here. Even on the slightly worn tyres, holding off the car on fresh tyres with a lighter load. And he's made a mistake, Max! Oh, unlucky.
He's kept it. He's done a very good job to keep it as well.
I've also been joined in the social media balloon by my other half here. Would you like to say anything, Andrea? As she shakes her head, which means yes. Right. Back through the grid. Still, there's lots of little groups all close together, but they just appear to be teammates, not challenging each other. Come on, boys, give us something to talk about. Orthed's within half a second of Phil Babbage right now, in 6th and 7th. I don't know if we're going to see a little bit of a battle going on here starting soon. Orthed is on... his tyres are a lot healthier, so he might have the legs on him. Lots of drama going on in social media corner here right now, which I'm just intending to ignore, trying to keep an eye on what's going on.
Yeah, now there is no close fight. Well, there is Arthur driver is just behind Phil now.
Yeah, Orthed River is... I've been watching this for the last lap. Yet again, Orthed just coming into the corners, just showing him a wheel, which is a nice, handy little trick and might make him force an error. But there he is, just on the inside, show wheel, back out. Definitely see him moving for that place soon.
Orthed is looking very, very menacing on the back of Phil Babbage.
Well, I'm going to straight around to social media corner and see if there's anything that isn't complaining going on.
There is no positive comments going on, and this guys needs to stop it now.
What I believe we should do is we should just end that conversation and somebody put a joke in there. Like, how's the battle come between Orthed and...
Phil Babbage is in the pit lane.
Oh, so Orthed jumps him through the pits. Now he's got a long old hike up the Doc Coupe, who will be stopping at the end of this lap as well, so that gap's going to close up as well. But Orthed might be coming in either this lap or the next. His tyres are looking good and he's got plenty of fuel, so he might push another couple of laps. BJ Rowell is tyres are dead and running very low on fuel. He's going to be in this lap.
And Robert unlapped himself. For Marco.
And yet again at the 1, 2, 3, it's just the Beatles absolutely stomping away with it.
BJ Rowell and
Doc Coupe and BJ Rowell win. Who's going to come out first? Robbo's jumped Doc Coupe in the Dr. Co-op in the pits.
And Orthed River is in.
Very nice short pit stop. Hopefully.
I'm busy watching Phil Babbage to see where he comes out. Orthed's got him. Orthed's got him.
Tom's tires are really going also on fuel. He needs to pit now actually. No fuel.
I think I think all the Beetle Sports have come in the past lap or so. Mark, all his tyres are also, he's going to be in this lap. Robot's just come out. But it's from the looks of this, I'm going to go all out to say straight away, this is a Beetle 1, 2, 3. I can't see BJ Robbo managing to make up 17 seconds now unless there's a catastrophic failure and all three Beetles explode. Orthed up into 6 with that Beetle. Is he gapping it? He's gapping it as well. Oh, from Phil Babbage. And really on the hunt for Dr. Co-op. I still don't think there's enough time for him to catch him, but if he can keep it on the track, keep it clean, he's
there. other driver and Phil. No, and Doc. No, other driver and Lapid car had a little moment.
Ah, yeah, the Lapid, they're just going around the back marker at the moment, which has. I don't know if it's helped Otherd River or.
The Beatles
if
are
it's
in
hindered
again.
them both. All the Beatles have came in again.
All the Beatles have come in again.
It must just be because they've got the time to do it, you know.
They may as well. May as well take no risks. They've got the gap, which they did.
I can confirm we're at 274 comments now in Social Media Corner. About 174 of them are probably whinging and I can't really repeat them. Just having a look back through there. I think the only battle that might happen would be Phil Babbage here in Otherd River, but Phil Babbage has gained a little bit of time back, but I don't know if Otherd River's dipped a tyre in the gravel or what.
But also I think Doc Co-op is closing a little bit on BJ Robbo. That could be a bit of a battle developing for fourth.
Oh, and we do have a comment that I can say. What's your favourite cheese? I would say my favourite cheese is an Applewood smoked cheddar. That would be my favourite cheese.
6 laps to go. And the closest fight is between PJ Robbo and Doc Coop.
So we'll keep an eye on that one. If you keep an eye on that one, I'm keeping an eye on Otherd River and Phil Babbage, although Otherd's gapped him even more. So I think, but he's just slightly dipped the tyre there, but he's recovered nicely. So I'll look at Doc Coop and Phil Babbage. Oh, that really is getting into a tasty little gap, isn't it?
It is.
I would say on tyre wear alone, Dr. Coop is just that little bit better. He's also slightly lighter on fuel, so that Beetle Sport that he's driving will have the legs on BJ Robbo. So is he going to have time with 5 laps left, 6 laps left? Is he going to be able to do it? We shall keep an eye on that one.
BJ Robbo and Doc Coop could be a very good battle as well. That gap's closing up. It's barely a second between 4th and 5th.
Yeah.
But BJ Robbo's more than holding his own right now. It's a bit of a battle developing between Corvo West and the Tag Heuer guys. The only one out of the picture out for them is Tom, who's probably not had his best race today, sadly.
Doc Coop's got that now within half a second. He's going to make a move, isn't he?
It's just
well in the slipstream down the back straight.
It's finding the right place to make a move.
I think if I was Dr. Co-op, I would be making a move just after the pin in the backside complex. Just tuck him behind him, maybe show him a wheel every now and then make a move after. No, he's going to go for it there! Ooh! Ambitious, that could have ended horrifically. But it didn't, and well done for not making it end horrifically. We still haven't looked. I see it's going to happen in the pin in the backside complex.
That's where the Porsche's at its best.
Yep, and he's looking down the end.
Oh, he's
oh damn.
Bend it! Unlucky, mate! Oh, my heart breaks for you, it really does. Well defended, BJ, you just held your line. You forced the car behind you to make an error. But that now puts... No, that's still plenty of gap between Otherd and Doc Coop. But that is the end of all of the great battles we had.
Phil Babbage is pitted. Phil Babbage is pitted. I wonder if he's going to try and go for the fastest lap.
In this situation, I think that's what you would really go for now. Just fresh boots on, low fuel load, and just go for the fastest lap. In Othed now sitting with 16 to the car behind, 14 to the car ahead. It's a very lonely place for him to be, but it's a steady 6th after that unfortunate earlier on.
There is a fight for the win now, though. When only...
Is that? Oh, the Beatles battling.
Oh, yes, there is.
With half a second between two of the Beatles. Will team, to quote Dr. Robot, will team order has come into play here.
I'd be surprised if they did. Here we go, this is going to be fun. The final corner.
We have a quick spin around the social media corner. Smalley is saying, bring back Astro, Stato is boring. I agree. Yes, Stato, you are very boring. I don't mind Liga though. Then Iceland Kimmy saying the last corner is a Richard Cranium. I will be using it that way and not exactly
and
what
Balfoy took the lead.
Oh yes,
Balfoy took the lead. I see. Is that been a bit of team orders there though?
That could
it looked
be
very
sure.
much that Tim just sort of didn't fight back.
Yeah. Let's see if he can do anything or if he even tries.
No, I think he's just going to let Ballboy go, which means I win because I predicted he would win.
Yes, you did indeed.
Well, up to 317 comments. I don't think we're going to get the record this week, which is unfortunate because there was a big argument which should have really boosted their numbers, but it didn't happen. I think it's the lack of Jeff's jokes.
Meanwhile, BJ Robbo and Dr. Corp are back fighting each other. Oh no, they're not. Sorry,
no,
that's
and Palvo takes the win and Tim behind him.
That's because
oh no,
Tom's
it's one more lap.
BJ Robbo. Yes, one more lap left. This has been utterly dominant from the Beatles today.
Yeah.
This has been utterly dominant from the Beatles. As soon as all three got into the lead, they've just pulled away.
To be honest, I'm quite impressed to see a Beetle 1, 2, 3 here for a car that, if you'd asked me at the start of the season when I first seen it, I burst out laughing. Who wants to drive around in a Kinder Egg with an iron board on the back of it?
I heard many good things about this car. I think I need to try it out.
I did try it out, and it was it surprisingly impressed us, but every time I seen a replay with us in it, I felt physically sick, so I couldn't drive it anymore.
And here comes Ballboy round the final turn. Superb win for Capri Sun. And a superb second as well for Tim, and Max coming round to finish off a 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 for the Capri Sun Beatles. Well done, lads. Doff of the cap to you. It doesn't look like we didn't quite make the record. We didn't even break last week's record, but social media corner, I still love you.
We're getting a little fight here, but I think there is a lap at cars.
Yeah. BJ Robbo through in 4th, followed by Dr. Coop in 5th. Tom finished in 8th. Othed River, if we can switch back to Othed River cameraman and see where he's. Othed River's going to be coming in 6th with Phil Babbage coming in 7th. I feel like John McQuirk right now.
I think 1 or 2 more laps and Phil would be able to jump out there.
I do think that he might have had a good shout, but he ran out of time, unfortunately. Unlucky for the tag, lads. But this is the second race I've commentated on where there's been a 1, 2, 3 from a team. So, well done, Capri Sun.
Yes, that was a very, very very dominant display today.
Yeah. A bit scrappy. I do believe D2 still needs to clean up a little bit, but I'm not one to say I don't race. I'm no good at racing. But yeah, enjoyed that one.
And there is
I'll let you do the sign off whilst I lower myself down from this balloon.
Yeah, thanks guys that
Oh, there's a spider next to us!
in the balloon. I'm confused once again, but yeah.
No, just don't be confused. Don't be confused.
You have anything to say?
I apologise for my outburst there after deathly fear of spiders.
Oh no. Yeah, thanks guys that I was allowed to join you guys here. It was fun. Not too interesting race, but hopefully next time in a little easier track.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I've been Rod Hammerbush.
Next Tuesday. All right. No, we have a special event, Classic Cup on Wednesday. All right, later.